though it's been, I would say, more on the windy side today. Thankfully, we only have the wind aspect of the hurricane, so we were very, very lucky. Funny thing is, yesterday all we got was this ceiling tapestry with spiders, which I don't even think it has spiders. It's not even that scary, but it's one step forward in my Halloween process of decorating the house.
Driving into nowhere. That was kind of scary. That thing totally moved the car. We were so lucky the hurricane didn't really hit anywhere near us. It stayed all on the East Coast. We just got a bunch of rain overnight and wind, lots of wind. So we thought the Skyway would be kind of closed because today we thought it'd be a good idea to, since it's actually not a bad day, it's actually cool, to go to the pumpkin patch and pick out some pumpkins. Well, that was a fun hour drive. They said 4 on their phone, but then we get here and then they changed it to 3. The pumpkins don't come in for another week. We can go see goats at least. Yeah, the pumpkins don't come in for another week.
There's a different pumpkin patch.
They said they had pumpkins, but they had like 4 pumpkins, basically like a Publix pumpkin thing. I feel like a bunch of idiots. Let's play with the goat.
Hello, goat.
Let's just play with you.
Hi, bud.
Let me see your crazy eyes. Yes, you have crazy eyes.
Reminds me of Marley. I don't know why, but
Goats are just like Marley.
like really.
Here you go. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
That would be our luck. There you go. That would be our luck with the puppy. Hello, Billy Goat. He's like, my name is Bernadette. Except that's the Billy because he's got the balls.
Oh, those are some big old Billy balls. Yeah, we see them. Well, it looks like we have a better selection at Publix or Walmart right now.
Oh, what a bummer. I can remember going over to those fields over there and picking up pumpkins.
I thought the pumpkin festival was going. Look at that old one over there.
I know, it's hairy.
Bye. Shut up, you guys. You can see the sun's trying to come out through under this gloom. Right there.
Look to the left though.
Oh yeah, there. That's not blue at all. Dead bugs. This is what happens when we go into the country. You come back with a few little bugs on your car. If you ever have gone over the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, you know Skyway Avenue, who the Kings fans might know it as, you might always see these like kites flying in the air. It's people like hold on like little, I guess they're wakeboards. So a bunch of kiteboarders, and there's a ton of them today. Obviously, you probably can hear the wind right now. Oh, shoot! Oh, but damn it! I'm like seriously stuck. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna fall. Abandon the shoes. Oh my god. There's one shoe, gotta save it. Ugh, it stinks so bad. Where'd my other shoe go? You told me to go this way? This is the worst place to go. I almost lost my shoes. Ugh. It smells horrific. I'm gonna do it. Oh, wait. Why are there a bunch of dead fish over here? I probably shouldn't be over here. I'm gonna get some sort of weird disease. There's a ton of dead fish over here. The hurricane must have done this. Yeah, I don't want to be over here. There's fish everywhere. Don't want to be here. Don't want to be here at all. What people in Florida do when there's a hurricane. Right now I feel like one of those like weathermen. Yeah guys, it's windy coming from the southwest and we got these crazy people out here like, you know, doing some surfing or some kiteboarding or whatever they're doing. We're dancing.
It's so cool.
Floridians. he's flying.
I'd be so afraid that I would pick up a
Oh, look, they're all flying. Yeah, you'd fly right away. It's so hard to catch them. They're so fast at it. Don't worry, guys. I'll get you a good shot of somebody flying. Oh, there we go. As I say that. Perfect timing. I totally made him do that. Super sad seeing all these poor fish all over the place, though. They're just dead everywhere. I guess they just got blown in from the hurricane weather. All right, I'm gonna show you guys this dead fish only because I have no idea what kind of fish this is. And if you guys know, please tell me in the comments because I've never seen this before. What kind of fish is this? Kind of one of those blue whales or whale sharks, for this tiny little version of it. Obviously, my intellect in sea creatures is totally expanding right now, or at least showing.
It's cool.
It doesn't look like it's very deep. They're standing up over there.
It's very true.
That's how shallow the water is right now. They're at like maybe thigh height. That's how deep the water is. It's all gone. The water is completely sucked out somewhere else. Holy crap, that's awesome. I think he was showing off, babe. He's showing off. I just saw this. It was too perfect. Oh. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
And then I'll make it a little less grotesque. There's a triangle.
I guess it is.
No, now it's not a penis, guys. Now it's a spaceship.
This is a cool stop, though. Definitely a cool stop. I'm glad we did this one. I know, my gosh.
Like, who writes this on a tree? Perfect example, always taking the time to just stop and doing something you don't normally do. We drive constantly past that stuff, but we've never actually decided, oh, let's just pull off and, you know, see what's going on. Sometimes it actually pays off. It could have actually gone the complete opposite way. I could have fell right in some fish guts, though. That sucked.
That was actually pretty funny.
That sucked.
I was like, what is he doing? Just sitting there.
Well, the thing is, I could see what quicksand would do to you now, too, because every time I was moving, it was just sinking me in. And then my shoe disappeared. I was just like abandoning it, and I had to go dig for my hands. This is also where we went.
Did the horses.
We did the horse stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, we went and rode horses in the water, like right over there.
That was actually so cool.
For vlogumentary. That's a very traditional looking one. Oh, look at the one in the corner. It's got the curly one.
That's cool.
It's very ghoulish. It's like Charlie Brown. 2016's calendar photo.
Okay. Got it. You're so cool. Look at this guy.
Okay, 3 years running, guys. So that is now the 3rd annual Charles Creepy Photo Pumpkin Face. You like that? It all started as a joke and now has become a yearly tradition. This is like the Yokozuna of pumpkins right here. 482 pounds.
Awful mole that sticks out on your face on this pumpkin. So it's like the face.
But it's the most perfect looking pumpkin I've ever seen in my entire life.
I know. You want that?
Is it real? Looks fake. It's perfect looking. These are all pie pumpkins? Well, we're gonna be getting a bunch of these and you're gonna be making a bunch of pies.
I want to.
The guy back there just told me and schooled me on all the pumpkin lessons. Like the white ones, they just basically kept doing the yellow ones and breeding the yellow ones over and over again until they got lighter and lighter and then just cross like hybrid stuff. I don't know, crazy jargon. But I'm learning a lot about pumpkins today. These are called Mexican top hats. But you know what they actually remind me of? You know those toys that were like little like rubber things that you get out of those like quarter machines? You like push them inside out and you sit on the table and then you like wait for them to pop open and then they shoot up in the air. I don't know if you guys remember. Let's see if I can find a photo. Those things are there. They're like the stupidest toy, but they were the most fun in the world, like that you would get for a quarter in those machines. That's what these things remind me of. This is as stressful as picking out a freaking Christmas tree. They're all the freaking same, but they're all slightly different. Good thing we're going early though. We get all the stems before all the kids break them off. Yeah, we didn't get to do this at all, did we? Because you were sick.
No, I was really ill.
We didn't get to do any of this fun stuff. Allie and I have gotten to a point in our relationship that we know that when we go out to eat, we're not going to eat all our food, so we just start sharing everything. Because every time we go out, Allie's like, I'm so starving. Or I'll be like, I'm so starving.
But you're at that point where it's like your
stomach's all shriveled up.
Yeah.
And then when you start eating, lovely, right? So we've gotten to a point to where we know and we can admit to each other and we just share food together. Everyone, on the count of 3, say ah. On the way home, one of the pumpkins had a little...
Spill.
It was Humpty Dumpty. That was an egg.
That's, yeah, not a pumpkin.
Yeah, it was Humpty Dumpty, his cousin, was a gourd. Can I press that? I used to love those as a kid. My mom had hot glue guns. Yeah, my mom had those hot glue guns everywhere, and I would literally just glue things together that made no sense. Everything.
Kind of like your mouth?
Oh yeah. You're the only one giving your own self a rim shot. So you want a pumpkin? Here. You want a pumpkin?
Hey.
Do you get the ugly pumpkin? So you get the ugly pumpkin? Oh, you need attention? D? D? You goofball. And granted, like, we shouldn't be letting them do that. That's all our fault.
You're the worst!
You can obviously see, oh wow, it smells like an old house. They just totally demolished this entire house. Sucks, because I wish I was here, because that would have been really fun to kind of do. I kind of always wanted to, like, not necessarily destroy a house, but just to, like, use one of those giant tractor bulldozer things. First, I didn't see the giant tractor, and I just thought it was from the hurricane. And I was like, what happened here? I want to test something. Marley, stop. Marley, go. Marley, stop. Who are you? Marley, stop. What the hell is going on? Who is this dog? What happened to Marley?